At the heart of Europe lies Switzerland. It's a surprisingly big little country. Small in area, but big on natural beauty. And like its many languages and cultures, its landscapes vary widely too. From mighty Alps and dense forests to mysterious moors and roaring waterfalls. Switzerland has many faces, some familiar, some hidden. It's a country that's astonishingly rich in variety, wilderness, and scenic wonder. To the east of Switzerland, bordering on Italy and Austria, lies Graubünden. Its best-known towns are Chur, Davos and St. Moritz. The entire canton is situated in the Swiss Alps. These images make the hearts of skiers and snowboarders beat faster. A picture book winter with sunshine, biting cold, and plenty of snow. Graubünden is a winter wonderland. But fun on the slopes and après-ski pleasures are only one aspect of a Swiss winter. Winter in the Alps can also be deadly. It heaps snow and ice mercilessly over everything in its path. Anything not properly prepared will find it difficult to survive. Just the sight of this is enough to make humans freeze, yet these cold, rocky valleys and inhospitable forests are wildlife habitats, even at sub-zero temperatures and in lethal winter storms. Oddly, for a highland region animal, the ibex doesn't actually like snow. It will go out of its way to avoid it. But in very snowy winters, that's pretty well impossible. In addition to frozen food, an itchy winter coat is a constant irritation in the cold season. But the ibex can always find a good solution. As for smaller, more delicate or sensitive creatures, they're best advised to take refuge under the snow. Despite snow being nothing more than frozen water, it actually works as a kind of thermal insulation. Nature can be a ruthless killer, but it can also be an inventive lifesaver. It offers plenty of options for animals to survive the winter. For marmots, their survival strategy is hibernation. However, hibernation isn't actually sleep. It's anything but restful. It's an emergency situation in which animals shut down most of their bodily functions to save energy. Hibernating is so exhausting for the animals that they have to wake up periodically to get some proper sleep. Without these breaks from their hibernation, they would perish. Some creatures don't sleep, they chill. This way, even the most delicate summer beauties can survive the winter, including the brimstone butterfly. It's a kind of alcoholic. Its body's sugar alcohol, glycerine, helps it to survive the winter. There's an entire kingdom spending winter in this heap. Workers, larvae, and of course a queen. Ants also spend the cold months hibernating. Many survival experts spend their winters well protected underground or in hollows they've chewed into dead wood. They're not worried about the cold. A warm winter, on the other hand, would be a death sentence. Fungi and bacteria would decompose them like rotting wood. Inside a reptile's cave, it can be up to 5 degrees centigrade, even though outside it might be snowing and stormy. But even an internal anti-freeze system or a cozy cave can be insufficient protection against extreme winters. If ice crystals form inside their bodies, the cells burst, and then it's all over for the hibernating creature. In winter, the days might be cold and hostile to life, but the nights often turn into an icy hell. It can plummet to 30 degrees below zero and colder. Not much fun for anyone or anything. This is when the ibex switch to energy-saving mode. They sink their body temperature down to 15 degrees centigrade in their legs. For other animals, that would be fatal, but it enables the ibex to survive. A glimmer of hope on the horizon. The first light of the rising sun not only heralds a new day, it also means spring is a little closer. Finally, the icy night is over, this time without claiming any victims. With a kind of stubborn tolerance, the animal kingdom has survived another brutally cold night. The ibex have spent the night sheltered from the wind. Now they have a specific goal in mind. They plan to reach it during the morning, but they're not heading down towards the warmer valleys. They're going uphill. Higher and higher they go, on legs stiff with cold. They'll need a bit of luck. What this ibex procession is hoping for doesn't appear every day. Only if they can occasionally drive out the cold from their freezing bones by sunbathing can they survive the wintertime. They'll even tolerate the scanty food supply among the steep rocks just to spend some time in the sun. It can often take until afternoon for these alpine ibex to warm up and get their stiff joints supple again. Only then do their spirits return too. By this time, other animals have long been busy finding their breakfast. The fox needs around 20 mice a day to survive, but in winter, it's not that easy to catch them. Its sharp sense of hearing reveals even the quietest mouse. By fine-tuning its hearing, it can locate a mouse to the millimeter. Next comes the mouse jump, a miracle of precision and accuracy. Nothing can save the mouse now. Apart from a frustratingly hard snow crust. But the fox isn't about to throw in the towel that easily. This mouse and 19 of its brethren won't have much of a chance today. A 1,000 meters higher up, another act unfolds in the drama of life. Now in December and January, it's the rutting season. By a special kind of sniffing known as the Flehmen response, the ibex males can smell which goat will soon be ready to mate, or which one is already estrus. Ranking fights that take place in winter are mostly playful skirmishes. The animals have to conserve valuable energy, so the males only push each other around a bit. They already know which of them is strongest and therefore allowed to mate. They established that back in summer when they were all well fed. But these two apparently have more issues to sort out between themselves. The fight even continues the next morning. A blow just 1/60th of the force of these would fracture a human skull. But ibex skulls are made up of movable plates with a cartilaginous buffering substance between them that cushions the blows. The imposing bucks aren't the only ones that indulge in skirmishes. Sometimes the females fight as well. Are these also ranking fights? Or just bad-tempered female spats humans would call catfights? No one knows, but they certainly look serious. The loser is chased away, humiliated. In winter, the world might appear empty, lifeless, and lonely. There are very few animals about. They're mostly hiding from the cold or have dug themselves in underground. The only birds to be seen are the ones that usually stay behind, birds of prey like the eagle. The migrating birds have all gone, fleeing not only from the cold, but also from hunger. There's not much nourishment about for insectivores in this icy world. The only survivors here are survival experts, and those who have help. In a hard winter with permafrost, freezing rain, or a closed blanket of snow, bird feeders help songbirds survive.